All right, hold on. I gotta. What? Yeah, but I can't have it any louder than that, or it's worse. Then hold on. I gotta get the Milo cam on. Oh fuck. No, I told you can't have it on higher. All right. That's the remote to the AC. Yeah, it doesn't. It does not work. Why you? You know we're on, right?
Nope, I didn't know.
Why do you think I was talking to Josh just now? Oh, let's turn the Milo. There he is. Milo, it's you. Do you want to play Mario Kart, or do you want to keep playing what we were playing? Okay, I guess we're doing the Quarry then.
Hey, Mama, you come eat?
And there's Josh going, "Hi, Miss Lean."
Hi, Miss Lean.
Yeah, that's
Hi, Josh.
That's what our cleaning lady says.
Just remembered what you're doing tomorrow.
God damn it.
What am I doing?
You're going to a no kings round.
Oh, that's right. We're protesting.
Yeah, we're protesting tomorrow. I asked Jordan if he wanted to come, but
And?
he said he's probably doing stuff. God damn it!
All right.
This fucking thing. All right. I was watching some fun videos.
Videos, or you were playing a game?
Well, I was playing a game, but the game was boring, so I stopped and
What's
started watching.
Expedition 33.
That's literally a game we played, but it's also
That's the one we're playing now?
no. When do I plan on playing Expedition 33? I'm thinking when I finish 100 Line, and then when I finish Fantasy Life, and then when I finish Suikoden, and then when I finish Fantasian, I'll play Expedition 33. I got too many games to play.
Who's watching now? Who's on?
Josh is here.
Who else?
I think that might be it right now.
Where's River?
I don't know. River
work?
River was. Josh said that River was really depressed because he thinks that you don't like him. No, that's not what he said. That's not what Josh said at all. No, Josh said. Oh, okay, cool.
What?
Hold on. Let
I
me.
like him. I just think it's never going to be a one-state solution ever. And now look what the fuck's going on.
You think he's never going to be a one-state solution?
Israel's never going to be a one. It's never going to be. It's never going to be a civilized
Society?
with Palestinians and Israelis. You know, it's just not going to happen. And
Yeah.
now they're in another fucking war.
I mean, would you have thought that about Jews and Germans in 1940s? I think I would.
I wish you would stop fucking bringing up the fucking Nazis. That's pissing me the fuck off.
Why?
It's not the fucking same.
How?
They're not lining up the Palestinians and throwing them in a fucking oven, okay?
Are you kidding me? They've done that.
No, David, they haven't
Yes,
done
they
that.
have.
Where the fuck are the ovens? What are you talking about?
They did do that. They did that in Tel Aviv. You didn't hear about this?
You know what, David? I'm gonna leave.
Why?
That's fucking bullshit. Because when you talk like a fucking moron, I want to slap you in the back of the fucking head. They didn't take Palestinians, line them up, shave their heads, make them naked, and go into a goddamn fucking ovens. They didn't do that. They didn't have them poisoned by canisters of whatever
They
it was.
did. They did have them poisoned by white phosphorus.
You know, David, why do you have to fucking argue this shit? Why?
Because you're drawing an equivalence over
Well,
something
people are calling this a genocide.
It is a genocide. It's 100% a genocide. Even Israelis are calling it a genocide. You think a genocide is required to have the exact same
Okay, people are dying. It's horrible. I agree. It's horrible. I think it's horrible that Israel bombed Iran, but we also don't want Iran to have nuclear weapons.
Holodomor had nothing to do with like gas chambers. That was considered a genocide.
Well, that was definitely a genocide.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? They
So-
wanted to wipe out all Jews.
I said
don't think
Holodomor, which
I
is
don't
different than the
think-
Holocaust.
I don't think that Israel wants every Palestinian dead.
I do.
Now, I do think that every Palestinian wants every Jew dead. I listened to a woman that grew up in Palestine, in Gaza, and she was saying that Zionism and Jews are the same thing as far as they're concerned. They were taught at the breast to hate the Jews.
There was literally a poll
and she's
recently.
now saying, you know what, this is not right.
There was literally a poll the other day that showed that 80% of Israelis want to kill all Palestinians, or they want to wipe out all of Gaza.
Who did the poll?
University of Pennsylvania.
I don't believe that. I'm going to check that.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up right now. University of Pennsylvania.
I'm going to.
I told you about this where.
All right, you tell me 1,000 fucking things.
Well,
David.
no,
most
where,
of the times I ignore you.
Where they want to where if you conquer another country, yeah, River's here. He can talk about this. What? You gonna get upset over it? You're looking up the University of Pennsylvania?
Yes, I am, David. So shut up.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes people are set in their ways, Josh. I agree. But yeah,
I don't think it's a matter of being set in my ways. It's a matter of listening to interviews with people that have lived there. It's reading a lot of different things. I see. There's a lot of...
You think I don't read a lot of different things and look at interviews? You think I'm not doing that all the time? About a lot of different things? About River, you joined us right when we're arguing about Israel. So you stopped in on a fun time. Did you find it?
I'm looking it up. Every time I say something, I get
You know,
distracted.
I can just show you
No,
River
I don't
saying
want to
that's
see your
fun.
shit.
What do you mean? It'll be
do
the
it
University
myself.
of Pennsylvania. University of Pennsylvania. You know what I'm talking about, River? That poll recently? Like, I literally talked to a guy that lives in Israel about this. Israel... You type so slow. We just gonna sit here in silence while you look for it? Hold on, let me get this closer.
Fucking A.
Do you want me to teach you how to, like, type?
No.
Anyway, what else is going on in this game? What kind of evidence do we have?
The University of Pennsylvania did not conduct a survey that shows 80% of Israelis want Palestinians dead.
That is the AI summary.
However, a survey commissioned by Penn State University,
Yes.
not the University of Pennsylvania, conducted by the Israeli polling firm
Yes.
Yes. Knowledge Group in March, indicated high levels of support among Jewish Israelis for expelling Palestinians from Gaza. That doesn't mean killing them. That means getting them out because they want more Jews in the state. You don't want to have a Jewish state with 90% Palestinians because that defeats the whole reason that you have a Jewish state.
So you want an ethno-state.
You want the majority of your state to be Jewish. That's what it is. It's a
So you
Jewish
want an
state.
ethno-state.
It's not stealing land. First of all, the Palestinians never had that land.
Yes, they did.
David, I'm telling you, they never had the land.
What? How are you telling me?
Because the Jews, the British owned it for years and years. They were the control of it.
Okay.
Back to the Ottoman society. They had it. It was always like...
So the Native Americans...
the Native Americans totally had our land.
Yeah, so they have the right
Are they going to come back and say, your house is mine? Get out?
Would you agree with them if they did? Palestinians have lived there since the Stone Age.
Yes, they have. They have. I didn't say that they haven't lived there. Yes, they have lived there.
Yeah. Hold on,
It's racism with... Well, you know what it is? You know something? The Jews have been cast out and removed from so many places that they needed a Jewish state. There are so many Islamic states around.
But it didn't
it's
have to
enough.
be where people were already
Why
living.
isn't Saudi Arabia? Why isn't Jordan? Why isn't Egypt
Because
taking the
there's a
Palestinians
blockade
in?
that
Why?
doesn't allow them in. Because Israel has a
No, I
blockade.
don't want to kick them out. Absolutely not. But I do understand how you want to have a majority of Jews there because it is a Jewish state.
So you want an ethno-state. You cannot have simultaneously a Jewish state and democracy. That is what John Kerry said in 2004.
Well, he's wrong.
How is he wrong? Yeah, it's just racism. What you're saying
It's
is just
democracy, David, because you're not beating the fuck out of your women. You're not doing
you
all the
talking-
things
what are you
that
talking about?
Sharia law promotes, and they promote that in Palestine.
No, they don't. Gaza doesn't have Sharia law. Here, let's see.
Sure,
Does Gaza have Sharia law? And that's also called manufactured consent. You can say, yeah, they don't. Gaza doesn't have Sharia law. No. In the Gaza Strip, which is under the de facto control of Hamas, legal systems are influenced by... Yeah, no, it's not Sharia law. See, like all the things you're saying are misinformed.
You know, Mitchell. I mean, David.
My name's not Mitchell.
Whatever.
What? What?
Absolutely, you are absolutely right. Women can be treated badly everywhere, but when it's turned, when you don't even acknowledge it, and it's just okay. Sorry.
What do you mean? Are you saying there's no Muslim countries?
I listen to more than just lies, River. I talk to rabbis. I talk to imams. I talk to
What imams have you talked to?
Amy had a group of Islamic women, and the imam was there, and they were talking about Sharia law. They were talking about how the Quran is really supposed to be to protect women, to make sure that women are safe, which is why you have to go out with a man to make sure that they're protected. And of course, the women were not happy about that in America to listen to that rhetoric.
Of course.
But he said that's what it's about. It's about protecting the women.
Yeah, but most of those
and the
Muslim
Quran does not believe in beating women. That is against the women. That is, I don't know how it sounds like propaganda if you've got an imam sitting there talking about it.
Well, an imam from what denomination? Wahhabism? Like
I don't know. You had something on that you were wearing.
You can't just say Islam, because Islam is a billion people with like 75 different denominations. It's like the difference between Catholicism and like Protestantism.
So do you think that most people think of as Zionism being for Israel, as if you're a Zionist and if you're is the same as being a Jew? And I'm trying to see how I have to explain this. Just because you live in Israel doesn't mean that you want to kill Palestinians. It doesn't mean that you hate, because the Jewish people are usually kind people.
Not the ones in Israel.
That is not true, David.
It is a radicalized society. There's a lot of studies over this. And
all right, you know what? If we're going to talk about this, I'm going to leave, because I really don't want to get into this again.
I just want to find the survey that I'm talking about, and then we can start the game. Pennsylvania. I mean, River. I think River probably knows what I'm talking about.
Well, I hope that River's not an anti-Semite. He's
not
against.
You can be against Israel without being an anti-Semite.
But you should also believe that Israel has a right to exist.
Yeah, Israel can have the right to exist as a society with Jews and Muslims living side by side, hand in hand. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, River, Pennsylvania. Even though I don't believe, I don't think I believe in a two-state. Okay, in a perfect world, I would believe in a two-state solution, but we don't live in a perfect world. I mean, a one-state solution.
Never. It'll never happen.
I don't think it'll never happen, but I don't think it'll happen in our lifetimes.
I mean, look, Israel's cutting off way more than it can chew right now.
Yeah,
Iran's
absolutely.
got 90 million people and a lot more people that can go on the ground and fight. I mean, their military is stronger.
Okay, so
of course Israel's got America behind it. No,
okay,
I don't think it could be so safe without Big Brother.
So I'm actually wrong. It's not 80%. It's 47% support the claim that the Israeli army should kill all Palestinians.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's genocide, and that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And you don't think what Russia's doing with Ukraine is genocide? They want to totally wipe out. They want to wipe out the entire history of Ukraine.
Yes.
The whole fucking world is sick.
Hold on. Should act in a manner similar to the way the Israelites did when they conquered Jericho under the leadership of Joshua, i.e. to kill all of its inhabitants. And 47% yes. 47% said yes. And that also... Okay, the 80% was like people that are like Likud. Anyway, let's start the game. We ready to play the game?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So I went to Home Depot today.
We got a guide.
Went to Home Depot today, and this guy was talking about a movie, 28 Days. Did we see that?
28 Days Later?
No, 28 Days, like zombies.
That's 28 Days Later, not 28
okay.
Days.
Well, now there's one 28 years later.
Wasn't
It's
there
coming out next month.
Wasn't there a 28 weeks later?
No, this is 28 years. It's coming out
Hold on a
like
sec.
this week or something, and it's about zombies.
Okay, you want to see it?
I do, but did we see the 28 days?
I did. You haven't.
Well, why don't I?
Because you don't watch horror movies. You
Well,
always say.
I'll watch the
You say,
zombie
don't-
ones. I
don't-
think the zombie ones are stupid.
Then yeah, then let's. I watched 28 Days Later in college with my roommates.
Yeah, what was that paranormal? That was the really scary one, right?
That was Paranormal Activists. No, Paranormal Activity. I call it Paranormal Activists.
You're right.
Uh,
So tomorrow we're going to
Yeah, we're going to the No Kings
But what
protest.
are we gonna? What signs are we gonna make this time?
I want to make another Switch
no
2
kings.
sign.
No, because you already have it.
I want to. No, I'll do it. I'll do a. No kings are allowed to increase the price of my Switch 2.
That's kind of funny. That's a little funny, Dave.
Yeah, and then I'll bring my Switch 2, and people will ask for the picture with me again.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah,
You're not. Gonna
you
bring your
gotta be
Switch.
ready to not like
What?
get into conflict with people over Israel Palestine, because you know there's gonna be people there tomorrow about
Well,
that.
it's going to be all about, free Palestine, genocide. It's going to be them screaming over any person that's speaking.
Yeah, like Josh Gottenheimer.
You know who's going to be there? Mikey.
Oh shit! Yeah, Mikey.
Mikey's going to be there. We got to be there with with Montclair.
With the Mikeys.
Montclair.
I thought Montclair canceled it.
Mm-mm. No, they canceled where they were going to do it, and now it's in Brookdale Park. where
Oh
it was
shit! There's an
last
ad
time.
going on. Fuck. Oh well, whatever. Hackett's Quarry summer camp. Hey, it's a school bus. Are there going to be children?
I'm like worried about Jessica,
Who's Jessica?
my girlfriend's daughter, who lives in Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
She works for the FBI.
Of course.
I'm very scared for her.
Yeah.
That's going to be. Oh, she's beautiful.
That's Hayden Panettiere. No, it's not.
Yeah, I try to be very civil, like I was to that guy in Little Palestine in London. I was very civil, and he thanked me for having an open conversation.
The guy with the cat?
Yeah, with the cat. Yeah. Don't you like my ring? Isn't it so pretty?
No.
Shut up. She's pretty too.
I like orichalcum. That's the only kind of mineral I like.
What?
It's not real. That's not
Laura Calcum?
orichalcum.
I don't know what that is.
It's not a real like mineral. It's a material in a lot of video games
It's kind of cute.
that they use to make like the legendary Excalibur and other stuff. What was I saying? Spatial awareness. Oh yeah, have you guys ever read or watched Kakegurui? Josh?
Oh, I'm loving that. We told the
You're
guy to
liking
watch
it.
it at Home Depot.
He's not gonna like
He
it.
loved he loves all the horror, and he's
It's not
40.
horror.
No, he was saying how he likes this, like I was talking about how we watched Sinners,
Yeah.
and he said that was so great, and it was really, it had a lot more message than just vampires. I go, I know, it was definitely...
Yeah, but a lot of horror is like that. A lot of horror has
all
something
these
to
fucking
say.
metaphors and all that.
Yeah.
I just want surface. Just give me surface, you
Well,
know?
why did you say you like Sinners if Sinners
Well,
don't have
it was
surface?
good. It was a good movie. It was
If
a
you
good
want
movie.
surface, we should watch more B horror movies.
Yeah, the easy ones where they just
Yeah.
cut your throat? No.
Saw is a horror movie. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but I liked Get Out. That was really good.
That's also a horror movie. I thought I
What was
liked
the
it.
other one that we saw? That
We saw all three Jordan. I was about to say
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson. We
Right,
saw
what
all
was it?
three Jordan Peele
what
movies.
was the other one?
The other one was Nope.
Oh, I
and
loved
and
Nope,
Us.
too.
I think Us was the best one.
Yeah, that's good too.
That was the one with the clones. I like
Yeah,
Us
that
a lot.
was really good. But
I
and
like-
then he said that there's another thing called Mirror Phone or Phone Mirror, Black Mirror. It's called Phone Mirror or Mirror Phone.
It's
Have you heard of it?
Mirror. Say mirror for me.
Mirror.
Okay,
Mirror?
not Mira. Mira is a person. Mirror is an object.
A mirror. All right,
Uh.
you're right. I'm Bluefieldisms. What could I say?
I mean, we were talking about Israel. You call the Nakba the Nakbar. It's like Allahu Akbar, Allahu Nakbar. I shouldn't say that. That's like hate speech. Where did Milo go?
One I remember. We're on the floor.
All right.
You can see my Hermes shoes.
I don't.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very cute. My sandals.
Your sandals.
Hmm.
Hackett's Quarry. What are we doing here?
Summer camp. I don't know. Somebody's gonna jump out and kill him. You know. That.
You know, summer camp is like the That's
You hated summer
what's
camp.
the big horror movie that takes place in summer camp? That's Friday the 13th, right? With Jason Voorhees.
I don't watch those.
Because he was killed by his mother.
That's like scary killer movies.
Yeah, you don't watch slashers.
No.
You don't need to watch slashers, even though I like slashers. I haven't.
No.
We went through like the entire like catalog of slashers when I was in college with my roommates, and then like by like the 5th Halloween movie, we were like, this is kind of boring. But
Of course, because you get like just used to it.
well, it's the same. It's like it's very redundant.
So I heard
This
about.
guy doesn't like horror either.
Yeah, I heard about. They think
Yeah.
there's two pilots I listened to think that it was
Oh, the
pilot
the
error.
India.
Yes.
You can't just say think it's pilot error. You got to talk about what you're talking
What
about.
he said was
No, you got to talk about what the
When-
subject.
okay.
The subject is the planes.
right, the planes.
Um,
So yeah, the
But yeah, slashers
in the
the lowest
air.
form of horror. Absolutely.
anyway,
Um,
he said that what he can see is usually right when you take off. He was explaining how the wings really bend on this plane and
Yeah.
they weren't bent enough. And the minute you reach a certain V2, whatever this is, you have to get your gear up, your landing gear up right away because it drags, it pulls on it. And if you don't have the flaps flat and they're up, that pulls on it.
Yeah,
And
I read a
usually
little bit
what
about
happens is the pilot who's flying it says to the co-pilot, okay, gear up, and he turns it up, and they think that he pulled the wrong level, and he put the lever with the flaps up, and that is what slowed it all down. Hi, Koo.
you okay?
And,
you missed some fights about Israel.
So that
How you doing?
sounds terrible. That if that
Yeah.
was pilot error, I mean, and a miracle that one man survived. Like,
Yeah.
just unbelievable. Could you imagine the post-traumatic stress he's going to have?
Yeah, and his brother died.
And feeling the guilt of survival. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't. So scary, so
Yep.
sad. Of course, everybody wants seat 11 now.
Everyone is booking seat 11A.
That's right, they are. They
Everywhere.
are. Craig. I mean, you were right though, David. You said it's only a matter of time before there's a big commercial jet.
Yeah,
crash.
but what I was saying
I
was
know,
as a
about
result of
the
the FAA,
right.
which that had nothing to do with.
She missed it on purpose. Smart girl, Katie. Smart girl. Anyway.
Bug 7. What is going on in this game? Like just bullshit. This is basically a slasher.
Is it?
Yeah, Until
Who's
Dawn.
gonna die?
I don't
They're all
know.
gonna die. Look at Milo on the ground. He's so cute.
I mean, I could probably I could make it so no one dies, but I'm not good at this. So, Milo, what are you doing? You don't think Until Dawn was a slasher? I thought it was. Because I mean, like it was. Like maybe very light mystery elements,
Yeah, I guess.
but it was mostly a slasher. It wasn't really like
I guess.
I don't know.
So I was dreaming about that plane crash last night, and then I was dreaming about
Yeah.
Israel bombing Iran, and then I'm thinking about Iran sending 40,000 missiles into Israel. Did they send any missiles
They
into
sent
Israel? do you know?
100 that
Oh, they
all got
did?
shot down. I
They
think.
all did.
I don't know.
What is that thing called that shoots them
The
down?
Iron Dome
The Iron
that
Dome.
Trump thinks is an actual dome.
Right. Why does other countries have that?
Because they
Why
don't
doesn't
have
Iran
the
have
money.
that?
Because
Oh.
why doesn't Iran? I think every country should have an Iron Dome. Protect the civilian population.
Absolutely.
Who like yes, like all these
How many people died on the ground? Do you know from
I don't know.
Air India?
I'm not sure.
Did you see that picture of the 2 doctors and their 3 kids? They've been waiting to move to England for years, and finally they got houses, and well, they got a house, and both of them have practices
What
now.
did she just
So
say? She just
sad.
said something about Roadhead.
Allies has us. Yeah, I would think the money from America is what set that. Look, Israel would not even be around if it wasn't for
Yeah.
America. It just wouldn't
Yeah,
survive.
absolutely.
It couldn't survive.
Yeah,
I still don't understand how they survive. They've got so many enemies around them.
Because
I mean,
they have
if
the
all-
backing of the biggest.
But if they all work together, if all of them work
they
together,
don't have that kind of money. The Middle East is not rich.
with all the oil days,
Literally
Saudi
every.
Arabia,
If
not
literally
rich.
every single Middle Eastern country ganged up on Israel, Israel would still win because Israel has nukes.
Wait, no Middle East country has nukes there?
Nope.
Saudi Arabia?
Not publicly. Saudi Arabia might have nukes. Is Saudi Arabia publicly a nuclear power? It might be. I don't know. I mean, let's see. Pakistan is not Middle East. India is not Middle East. Those two have nukes, which is why everyone was really fucking afraid a month back when there was shit going on between Pakistan and India.
There's always shit going on between those two.
Yeah, but not what happened.
It's like Iraq and Iran. There's all shit going on between those two.
Can I just not do either of these things? I don't want to break a fuel line or steal the rotor arm. Those are things I don't like doing.
I would break the fuel line.
Okay, fine. Like we're just doing this to keep her here, I guess? I don't know, I haven't been paying attention. Cause we're like talking about other shit. Alright, the path has been chosen. Alright, this car cannot be used at all.
Oh, wait a minute. I wanted the car to be able to be used. I guess I did the wrong thing. Oops.
Well, no, like the options was either take something out or break it. So he didn't want the car. Okay, up. I hit up. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well,
I need to get a new controller.
Yeah,
I'm like,
David, buy a new one. You got the money.
I guess I could get an 8-bit Ultimate too. Yeah, maybe you should have put it in India airline mode.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Airline India mode.
That's making me very sad.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's messing up. Yeah, that's.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I get it.
Also, how you doing, Walter?
Okay. Oh, Walter, my man. How you doing? Summer is over. She dumped it right.
Yeah. Did you play this, Walter?
In September.
See, they talk about things being bricked, and I'm just thinking, oh no, my Switch 2 is going to get bricked because I'm going to hack my Switch 1. Oh well. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, because I broke your fucking
We're going out to dinner
card.
tonight.
Yeah, I know. We're going
Are you
to
getting your
Falafel Hut.
lobster ravioli?
No, we're going to Toronto's. Yeah, I'll probably get my lobster ravioli.
I'm going to get my skittle and beans.
Your skittle and beans.
And my broccoli
Your skittles
rabe.
and beans.
Broccoli rabe.
Saudis do not have nukes. Thank you,
Oh,
Dad.
they don't. Oh,
Thank you for
Thank you, Google.
for joining this. Do they not have nukes, or do they not publicly have nukes? Because I'm pretty sure Saudi has.
What does bricked mean? Getting bricked.
It just breaks.
Oh.
It becomes a brick, unusable,
Oh.
like a brick.
Well, a brick could be used.
No, but
I
it's
know.
no longer. It can't be used technologically.
You can't use it for what it's made for.
And that's what Nintendo can do. If you hack your system, they can just brick your system, which
I
is
like that red hair.
which is like illegal in Europe.
Did we meet her before?
I don't know. Dude, that woman's neck is broken.
All right.
Um,
Paper,
not known to
rape,
have.
door stuff.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you.
Yeah. Man, look at all these facial expressions in this game. Oh, I thought that said party beer for a second. Oh, is this
Her
a mom?
mouth looks weird.
Okay, it registered me hitting up this time. What if I missed? Would I have just slapped her? Like... Mosquito! Wait, are these actually mothers?
No,
She
they're
said
teenagers.
we're empty nesters, which is a mother term.
Yeah, I don't think it means that. Maybe they got rid of their pets. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
You know, something like that.
I mean, I don't know. They could pass for mothers in... I don't know.
Absolutely, it's possible.
Oh,
I think that's why a lot of the Jews
No,
didn't
we're
want
not breaking
Iran,
in.
that Iran deal, because they were afraid that they were going to have them anyway, and we were never going to find them.
Oh, we're gonna have... Iran is gonna have them no matter what.
Absolutely. And they have to get that, what, uranium?
Well, this is gonna speed it up, by the way.
Yeah, it's really...
Yeah.
I just don't fucking get it.
Mom, you have to remember, what Israel is doing is purely Netanyahu trying to hold on to power.
Oh, Netanyahu's a nutcase.
Yeah.
He is absolutely...
He is
like
trying to
Trump.
hold on to power. That's like yes.
Oh, I think Netanyahu definitely, quite honestly, would like all Palestinians dead.
See,
I agree with that.
The
that
thing,
I think he is just evil.
But it's not just Netanyahu. It's also Ben Gvir. It's also Smotrich. It's all these people. And that's also what upsets me about like discourse around Israel Palestine, where it's like, oh yeah, like white people in Israel. Dude, Ben Gvir?
White people in Israel? What are you
Ben
talking about?
Gvir is Egyptian.
What are you talking about? White people in Israel?
People, a
Most
lot of
Middle Eastern are dark
a
skinned.
lot of progressives.
I mean, Jesus was basically Nubianish.
A lot of progressives. My foot is falling asleep. Hold on. Ah.
No, you're gonna break the floor.
Can you guys hear us?
David, what are all those things on your arms over there? Are those mosquito bites?
Maybe. I mean, it is
What
it
the
is summer.
hell?
Okay.
We
Yeah,
were
I
looking at new air conditioners. At
me
Home
me
Depot
me
today.
me banging my leg. I guess.
Yes,
I guess
that's right.
put the mic out. I might need a new mic, which I really don't want to get because that's
Why,
like
Dave?
$140.
Well,
This mic is 11 years old. It's been
really
really.
get a new one.
No, but what I was saying is a lot of progressives in like America see Israel versus Palestine as like a white versus brown
I
thing,
think that's crazy.
which is wrong
you
because
have a blue Yeti, don't you?
that's what this is.
Oh, but don't you have a ball? What is that ball?
That's
called?
that's called a blue snowball.
Oh, okay.
It's like Ben Gvir is a Mizrahi Jew. He
Right.
he is considered an Arab.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
a lot of them are.
Yes, which
I
is
mean,
why
the Israeli most Sabras are, which are Israelis.
Yeah.
They are dark.
Yeah.
They're Middle Eastern. They're Arabs.
Yeah. So like that. So that's why you can't
Yes,
talk about.
there are Egyptians. There's so many mixed. It's so
There's
mixed.
Palestinians that look totally Caucasian.
Absolutely.
It's like
absolutely.
yeah.
There are a lot.
Yeah, like that's it's just like yes, we can talk about the issues with Israel Palestine, but don't misidentify the problem and say it's a white versus
No,
brown
no,
thing.
no.
You want to talk about colonialism? Fine, that is valid. You want to talk about like
And,
being
then
allied?
you have India, which
Yeah.
has this big class structure. If you're very dark,
Oh,
you're
the caste
considered
system? Yeah.
yeah. And
Is the
that's-
caste
that's
caste system
why-
based on skin color?
a lot of it is, yes. And then it's like a skin lightening cream is like the #1 seller for women. It's terrible.
You ever see that Chinese commercial?
I mean,
Hold on.
I think the dark skin is beautiful.
I wanna show you that.
Absolutely stunning.
that
I always
racist
had
Chinese commercial.
I always had a crush on. When I was young, they had this Indian show with this boy that used to ride this elephant, and he was gorgeous and handsome. I was probably 10 years old, and I was in love with him.
Have you ever seen this?
What is this?
This is
Did
a
anybody see this?
yes. Everyone sees this. This is a racist Chinese commercial.
Ew. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? What's wrong
Why
with
is
you?
he doing that?
Just
objectifying her?
just
Ew.
watch. Just watch what happens.
She's waterboarding him. Oh, she wants some white. What is
No,
she
you'll
doing?
you'll see what happens. You'll see.
Oh my God.
He was just dirty. That's the implication of this
I
commercial.
said that. What's he gonna be white? That is so bad. That
Yeah.
is so fucking bad.
Yeah.
This plays in Chinese?
Yeah.
In China?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Colorism is a big thing in a lot of
Holy
countries.
Shit. That's sick.
That aired on TV
Oh my God.
and was very praised. Hold on, where'd the controller go?
Are you kidding me, Dave? That's
Yeah.
kind of disturbing.
I don't know if it airs there anymore, but it did at least 10 years ago.
It's like I do get very crazy about like that kind of racism. So I guess in a way
You're
you
racist.
can be somewhat black, white. I mean, I never had a problem. If you were gonna marry Liz, I would have been fucking happy.
Yeah, but if I marry a Palestinian, you wouldn't come to my wedding.
Well, Bubby wouldn't have.
But would you?
Of course I would.
Oh,
David.
okay. Well, then don't just be silent
David,
and make
if
people think you wouldn't.
If you would marry a fucking serial killer, I would come to your wedding.
Well, I would not want you to if I was marrying a serial killer.
But maybe that's
Um,
not much. What?
Dark humor,
Oh, dark humor.
not dark Hummer.
A
A dark Hummer is something
the
different.
car.
All right, yo guys, check out my black Hummer.
That's funny. No, I have a real problem.
I had a shower thought the other day, and I'm trying to remember what it
A
was.
shower thought? You were in the shower and that's...
You've never heard the term shower thoughts?
Nope, never.
It's
I'm
just-
a boomer, Dave. I
just
haven't heard a lot of things.
Where you're in the shower and you're like thinking about like irrelevant things.
I always-
Oh, I remember what it was. Would cunnilingus still be popular if women had a cloaca instead of a vagina?
Is that what birds have?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Do you know what cloacas do?
No, what?
It's both pee and
I'm
poo
gonna
comes
ask-
out of it, and also
Ew.
eggs.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that where they get stooped from too?
I don't know. It does it all.
God.
Yeah. It's the
Oh my
the
God.
all-purpose hole.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Ew.
Like if
I
humans
don't
would
know.
still do that, or if it would be like a
Well,
niche
do they
thing.
have a clitoris?
I don't know. I'm not an expert on bird vaginas. I'm only an expert on dolphin vaginas.
Aren't they like women?
Aren't they
vaginas?
like
I
Americans?
mean, aren't they like women vaginas?
Yes, they are.
They're like the normal American vaginas.
Yes.
That's so funny.
I don't know. I don't know. Cloacas, whatever. What are we doing in this game? We're like trying to break into places. We're trying to like break into United Healthcare and assassinate the CEO or something.
Oh my God, that was so sick. Wasn't that so sick?
I think
And what's sick is that that
River
man-
agrees with it.
That what? But that
I don't know if that's
does he
true.
agree with that kid
With the
getting
method?
$300,000 from people that support the murder of a man that just ran a company?
I don't.
I mean, yeah, it's horrible how they teach you to reject
Here's
everything. But,
here's
you know,
here's my mindset. I think there's a time you'd break into that woman. Wait, you can't say that, Josh.
into what woman?
Into her. What is my
She is
objective
kinda
right
cute.
now?
I think
Take a
she's
final look around
How
the
cute
cabins.
those freckles are. You know, she looks like Danielle, cousin Danielle.
Yeah, I mean
Right?
Danielle looks old.
She's 40. Let's see.
Oh, I thought she
She's
was like,
50 now.
yeah, she's in her 50s
Wait,
at
see,
this
she
point.
had Cece at 43.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Cece's 7.
I was
She's
ab-
50.
I was about to say
Holy
something
shit.
and I completely lost my train of thought. What was I talking about just now? Because I was talking about something.
Cloacas.
No, after that. I was talking about some.
dream shower thoughts or something.
No, that's the same topic.
Oh, look how cute that is.
What the
Little
fuck was I
bat
talking
wings on
about?
her
I
backpack.
completely forgot what I was talking
That's
about.
a cute backpack with the little wings. Oh,
Oh, okay, I remember what I was talking about. I think there are times where I would not decry anyone for vigilante justice. But that is when society completely breaks down. And not right now. Yes, like fuck the United CEO. Yes, that guy led to a lot of people dying, but
What do you mean? What guy led to a lot of people dying?
the guy that got killed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
Like I think it's understandable what Luigi did. I don't agree with it.
No, of course not.
And I also do not think that America is at the point where vigilante justice
Now, do you
is
think
valid.
if he wasn't as attractive as he was, that he would have made as much money?
No, I don't think he would have.
No. Right.
Breaking down and broke that. Wait, what are we talking about, Josh?
There's a difference is having broken down and breaking down.
I don't know what you're talking about in reference to you saying you'd break into that woman?
No.
Like Arthur Fleck. Yes, like Arthur Fleck.
Oh, right. That was such a fucked up movie.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Arthur Fleck, like, the whole point is he didn't want to start a movement.
No.
He just killed those guys in self-defense,
Yeah.
and then he killed his mom, and then he killed...
Because he didn't want
And then he
to.
killed Robert De Niro, and also, spoiler alert, yeah, we were talking... Me and River were talking about Joker Part 2.
Part 2.
Yeah, and he and Katie like it. We did not, really.
No, I didn't like it. It
Uh,
wasn't as bad as the stupid lobster. That was the worst.
They also love that movie.
I know a lot of millennials did.
I didn't. I didn't really see it. I thought it was
We didn't
boring.
get it. The boomers didn't get it.
I mean,
Is that a bug on your sheet? What is that black thing?
Oh fuck.
What is that?
No. No,
Just smudge?
No, it's a piece of my
Oh, the mouse
of
thing?
the mouse pad. Yeah.
Yeah. You need a new one, Dave. That
I
one's
do
all
need-
Shungad.
That one's from like
From
1995.
Hunger. That's like Shungad.
What are you?
Throw it out.
What does From Hunger mean?
I don't know. It's a Jewish thing.
Is it a Jewish thing? Wait a
Yeah.
minute, what did that say? Tokyo is 66,000.
I'm gonna go back to Tokyo, Dave.
They don't
I
like
really-
Israel.
Who doesn't?
Japan.
They don't?
They really hate Israel
Are
right
you
now.
sure?
Yeah. They didn't used to, but like since
I didn't even think they knew what a Jew was.
oh, are you kidding me?
Well, China doesn't. Well, my girlfriend Karen was there teaching.
China
and she
also
was-
hates Israel.
Yeah, but you know what? When Karen was there, so that was like what 5 years ago, and she was teaching in the summer, and she was in where was she? Where the terracotta warriors are. So, Yu, I can't, whatever it is, Shine, whatever, I can't pronounce it.
Be
Whatever.
careful what you're saying,
So-
because you might accidentally say a slur.
Yeah, I might. So at any rate, she was there, and they didn't even know what a Jew was.
Yeah.
They had no clue.
But they were
knew
also-
Israel as a country, but they
Yeah,
didn't
that's
know,
that's
but
the
they
thing.
didn't know that it was a Jewish country. They had no idea.
Well, that's a lot of the Middle East. That's a lot of
What do you mean the Middle East?
a lot of the Middle East is like that. A lot of the
Well, they know what the Jews are.
No, we were talking about other things
No,
in between river.
No, this is about the Chinese not liking Israel and Japan not liking Israel. And I said my girlfriend was a professor and she taught there,
And they didn't know what a Jew
even know
was.
what a Jew was. They had no idea.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's
So I thought that was very interesting.
I mean, they don't know what the Holocaust is.
I know they don't teach
that.
it. They don't.
But I mean, you could say the same thing about us. Do you know what Unit 731 is? No, you don't.
Wait a minute.
'Cause
Is
you-
that where? Was that where there was a they just annihilated an Asian Chinese group of people? Was that?
Oh, you're close. Unit 731 was the Auschwitz of Japan.
Yeah.
Where
that's right. I kind of remember that, but which I learned
but
from you.
yeah, you learned from me. You
Right.
didn't learn that
No,
in school.
definitely. Yeah, but I didn't even learn about Juneteenth in school. You learned about Juneteenth?
No, I didn't.
I didn't.
No.
I had no clue what that was.
Well, what the point I'm making is
When
that
Trump said, I taught a lot of Americans about that, I agreed with him. I mean, only thing I ever agreed with, because I never knew what it was.
oh no, Trump taught me a lot about politics because I wouldn't be involved in politics if that fucker wasn't in office.
Exactly.
That's true.
Absolutely.
But I mean, do you know anything about the the Russia Sino war?
No.
Probably not. Even though
No.
it had more deaths than the rest of World War
Well, the
II.
Vietnam, I mean, China, what was it? Who was it?
Actually, that's not
Pol
true.
Pot?
Pol Pot was Pol
I
Pot
mean,
World War II?
That was Vietnam, I
That was
thought.
Vietnam. Okay, yeah.
I
No,
mean,
like
the killing fields? Oh my god.
like how many people
I
do you
don't
think?
understand how people can hate, how people can want to kill another person.
I mean, that's what you do. that's how you
Cambodia, well, Vietnam, Cambodia.
feel. They're not the same
Well,
thing at all.
Wasn't it like that was part
Also,
of the,
that was what I
wasn't
was
that
thinking
part of
of.
the war, though? All about that?
That's
the
what I was
Vietnam
thinking, by the way, where Jordan went. That's now on the ban list. Cambodia.
War? Is it on the ban list?
I think it's on the ban list. It might be partially on the ban list. Do you got River? Do you know, is Cambodia on the ban list? On Trump's new ban list? What am I doing in this? I'm taking a look around the cabins. Let me progress the fucking game. Jesus Christ. We're talking about dumb bullshit, and I don't want to anymore. Haven't really looked into it. I know, I think Kenya's on the ban list? I don't know. I don't remember. But something like that. Yeah, me too, River. It's been very sad. Trump owns everything, and he has faced no consequences, which I would like to think is not going to be true for long, but who the fuck knows?
See, I'm trying to remember. Cambodia wasn't actually in the Vietnam War,
Cambodia
right?
is where the zombies happened.
But it had. I think the war had
that
an
one
impact
April
on
Fool's
them.
joke.
I can't remember.
I mean, the war had an impact on like the entirety of Southeast
Yeah.
Asia, didn't it? Because like when you got a war going on that in like one country that takes up
Look,
a good chunk of the region, then
you know,
that's a problem. That's
I'm
going to affect the rest of the
concerned.
region.
Like tomorrow, going on this.
On the protest,
on
I'm a
the-
little
I
worried.
get concerned. It's like I'm thinking, some crazy's gonna come and just,
Well, that's why you have a bulletproof vest.
you're gonna wear a bulletproof. Who has a bulletproof vest, Dave?
Probably someone we know.
No, we.
Cambodia's not banned. Okay.
I mean,
we already looked
we've
at
got
this.
the Kevlar gloves. That's it.
Yeah, so just wear the Kevlar gloves
On your chest in front of
and
your
just
heart.
and just like
Yeah, and
just
then
like
they blow
hold it
your
all
head
over.
off.
China, Vietnam, and Laos. Yeah.
right.
Okay, that sounds right. Yo, what are we doing?
Walking.
No,
walking.
umbrella girl. Tell me what do we do?
That's an umbrella.
No, that's a golf cart. It looked like an umbrella from far away.
Ready to roll. I like her necklace.
Uncertain. Yeah, let's get out of here. I mean, I probably missed something, which is gonna.
Are we gonna watch Bet today?
I'm up for it.
I love that show.
I'm mixed on it.
That is a
Because
cute
I
necklace.
really would rather an actual adaptation. Because I love Kakagori. I think like the whole point is that you don't know what's going on in her head because she's like an actual lunatic. She's just and she beats all these games
She's so pretty.
in better ways than what they're showing
And she's not
in the TV show.
cheating, right?
There's some later games she cheats on. I mean, we're gonna be in New
Yeah, I don't
Jersey,
know
so
about
I
it.
don't know.
Wouldn't they just aim for your head?
Well, they wouldn't. The point is, they wouldn't know.
Hopefully, they're the same people aimed at Trump. Have no
Oh
aim.
my god.
God,
I'm seeing a lot more conspiracy theories about that being staged
it
lately.
was not staged. I don't believe that one bit.
I don't know.
I mean,
I
come
s-
on,
I
they
s-
wouldn't have taken a chance with him nicking his ear. That I don't.
Well,
unless
that's-
he was a sharpshooter from.
Well,
you know,
that's why people are saying that it's a conspiracy, that like it was staged because Secret Service would not let you put your hands up like that if you were actually like.
What do you mean?
Did you not see what happened? He allegedly got shot. You saw the blood on his
Yeah,
ear. He
yes.
put his arms up. They
Yes,
wouldn't let
I
you
know.
do that,
Well,
Secret Service.
Trump thinks he's immortal here.
Yeah, he
you
didn't
know?
get his ear hit. It grazed his ear,
Right.
or allegedly it grazed his ear. When is the horror gonna start? What do you think, River? Do you think it was fake? Do you think it was a faked moon landing?
No.
Back to lodge, scenic route. I want to take the scenic route. Let's look for the killer.
You can see a picture a couple of days later. Of
Yeah,
what?
where his ear is totally fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it did help him. You're right.
Yeah, isn't that suspicious that his ear was fine 2 days later?
Well, I think.
Uh,
I don't know.
supportive?
Yeah, I don't think
supportive.
it was fake either. No.
What does she believe? We're not paying attention because
Wait,
we're
I
talking
thought the
about
other
Trump.
girl was trying. No.
No. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up about YouTube. Moon landing, real assassination, faked, yeah. Yeah, the moon... Yeah, do you think the moon landing assassination was real? Or faked? Did you know anyone that was a moon landing truther growing up?
Nope. I never even heard of that until.
Until just now?
No, until like years ago. A couple years ago.
You never heard of anyone that said the moon landing was faked?
Nope.
They killed the moon! No! River, have you been seeing...
Did you ever see the Strawberry Moon, Dave? That was supposed to be out the other day.
It was overcast.
Oh, okay.
River, have you seen some of those LA AI generated images that like a bunch of fake Facebook boomers are trying to like pose off as real? Where like the moon is like crashing into the city. It's just fucking Zelda Majora's Mask. And it's just like yeah, okay, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's bad. That's bad that people believe that. That people think that
Well,
like
some people believe the world is flat, for God's sake.
yeah, but if a lot of people are believing LA is an actual war zone because of AI generated
Well, that's
images,
so
that's
silly.
a problem.
That
That's a
is
big
so
problem.
Crazy.
Let me find the one I was thinking of. Hold on. Hold on. LA AI image protests riot.
And they're all
something.
basically very.
Where is it?
You know, they're not loud.
I need
they're
to find it.
peaceful.
Big moon. Where is it? There it is. This thing.
What is it?
This.
What?
That's not real. That's AI.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
but I
and-
would
but-
think that was fake.
But people are believing that. People
How
are
can they
believing
think
that's
that?
real. And now, whoa. Oh shit! Yo, Crisis! Thanks for the raid.
Crisis!
Yo, what's up, man? Oh
Hey.
shit! You guys caught us when I have my mom here.
It's So? Is that too terrible?
No, it's not. I hope people like you. How you
They're
doing,
not
Crisis?
gonna like
What's
that,
up?
but we gotta stay off of bad subjects.
Stay off of bad subjects.
Well, yeah. Like
Yeah, let's
the big debatables.
the
How
big
you
debatables.
doing,
Yeah.
Crisis?
Yeah, what's
going
up, man?
on?
Everything good? Yeah, we're not really paying attention to the game as much as we should be.
We're kind of paying
Yeah.
attention, but we're talking about. He's
I'm paying attention to the raid. I said hey.
Of course, yes.
Are you behind, Katie? I said hi. Thanks for the raid. Yeah. But yeah, well, to anybody that that doesn't know me, I'm Cosmic Blizzard. Also, Dave. This is my mom.
Yes.
She is insane, and she's also 70 years old.
I'm not insane, David.
No, you're 70 years old.
I'm a boomer, so that's just the way boomers appear.
No,
insane.
it is not. Because most boomers I know are boring. You are not boring.
Thank you, Dave.
That's literally what I was telling my group
'Cause I
therapy
just
today.
yell at you all the time.
I was telling my group therapy, not today, last week, about like I thought when you become an adult, you like lose the ability to have fun. Yeah.
Mom came in.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome, Arthropod Wizard. Am I saying that right? Why didn't you break in? Sarcastic. Bears can be a problem.
What?
A's
Hi,
Maze, how you doing?
Maze.
Welcome, Raiders.
I like-
Everyone
I
from.
like the name Maze.
Oh shit! Thanks for the follow. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, she Rabbit Ninja. What's up? Yeah, she usually.
I read that as rabid ninja. Like,
I mean, that would be a
this
completely
person-
different.
This person's
a different thing.
rabbit. Oh my god.
I think
filled with vampires.
Rabbit Ninja would be something else.
Oh, the Quarry? Is it vampires?
It's
on this
vampires and mummies.
show? David,
and
there's
Russians
vampires on
and-
this?
I don't know. I don't know what this
Well,
game's
isn't
about.
this called the Quarry? This game?
It is called the Quarry.
Okay.
And we're not paying
And
attention at all.
mummies? What are mummies?
Mummies are. They say, "How's my mummy?" No, that's not
No,
what they
what
say.
are mummies?
Wait,
They're not. That's not
They're
the
the-
ones that eat you, is it?
No, they're the ones with the toilet paper all around them.
Yeah, but that's scary. That's just what you do for Halloween when you have no other costume.
Do you think mummies are not like a real thing? I mean, they're not a real thing, but do you think
no,
they're
Dave,
not
I do.
a real?
I believe they're real. They're absolutely fucking
It's not
real.
Father's Day yet. I could have my dad on. I could say like, "Hey, you want to play Mario Kart?"
Speaking of boring, sorry, Mitch.
Do you not know what mummies are?
Yeah, I mean, mummies are usually the ones that are in those Egyptian coffins.
Look, it's
no?
a mummy. Hold on.
I
Mummy.
know what mummies are with the toilet paper all around
Yeah,
you.
with the toilet paper all around
yeah, but
you.
are
It's
they?
a mummy.
Yeah, but are they scary?
What is the origin of mummies? Okay, you know what? We can't do this. We gotta play the
Fucking A,
game.
Dave, go back. I'm not afraid of mummies. Mummies
yeah.
are not scary.
Baba Yaga is a Russian thing, isn't it?
Baba Yaga?
Yeah.
Sounds
What-
like a Russian dish. I'll have some Baba Yaga, please.
No, it's I don't know. Ah, fuck my ass. I mean, don't do that.
Yeah,
but
wait
like
a
my
second.
ass is all fucked up right now.
Yeah, it's very random here, always.
What's the?
What's a through line?
I don't know. Also, this is my dog, by the way.
What does that mean, through line?
There he is.
Milo, are you dead?
Baba
Hi,
Yaga.
Mookie. And aside, the spider is in the
Anasi.
Wait a minute, there's a spider in this too?
Oh no, we can't play this anymore.
I don't like fucking
Oh
spiders,
no,
man.
no, spiders.
Yeah, they're like zombies. Right.
Spiders are like
Without
zombies?
Oh wait, zombies go to eat the brain? I thought they just eat everything of you.
Your only experience with zombies is Walking Dead,
That's
which
right.
is not like.
No, I saw that other one with well, who's that cute little guy that used to be married to Angelina Jolie? Brad Pitt.
What?
There was one with Brad Pitt, a zombie movie.
Oh,
War
the
or
one
something?
in Israel, yeah.
That was in Israel?
It was, and in the book.
I didn't know that.
In-
World War
yeah,
Z,
World War Z.
thank you.
And in the book, you know what happens in the book? They like tear down the
After
wall,
your
and then the
drink?
Palestinians kill all the Israelis.
What?
In the end of the book.
Are you fucking kidding me,
I'm
David?
not. It's like this is
Who
not.
wrote that?
I don't know. Some
Oh
guy.
my god. That's sick.
Yeah, brains is the zombie catchphrase.
You know,
But
that's oh my god. No.
I don't know.
Well,
Who's this
a
guy?
lot of the world hates Israel now, so what are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I send zombies to them. Apparently,
No.
you use the zombie catapult.
Well, I mean,
You don't talk
he
about
looks like
Israel.
what's his name?
I'm gonna let
Not
you.
Wait a minute, David Arquette.
Yeah, you got
Thank
it.
you.
You figured it out.
I'm thinking of Arafat because we're talking about Palestine.
Yassar David Arquette. Yes. The Shaun
Yeah,
of the
Shaun
Dead
of the
zombies
Dead.
are
You
just Dawn
keep
of the Dead
saying that I
zombies.
saw it, David.
You
I
saw
did
it!
I
You
don't
fucking
remember.
saw Shaun of the
I
Dead!
did it. I
You
did it.
100% saw it! I remember seeing it with the Dornfests!
I don't remember, Dave.
You definitely saw it with me
don't.
and Paul and
Then
Linda.
again, I don't know what I fucking did an hour ago.
But yeah, we saw it a few years ago.
Really?
I have referenced it
And
multiple
I-
times. You
Really?
understood the references. You fucking saw it.
All right, don't remember. Oh, I was talking to the Home Depot guy about
About
what the hell?
Shaun of the Dead.
No, about
28 days
about
later.
sinners, about sinners.
Yeah. Yeah, do what you gotta do, Maze.
Gotta go, Maze. Nice meeting ya.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Or just
Do they
eat your
want
flesh.
Brains or just eat your flesh? I thought they ate just anything and everything.
I mean, they're not really comparable, Katie, because like Shaun of the Dead is literally a parody of Dawn
Yeah,
of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead. Maybe I want to see that.
We
Maybe,
can watch it.
look,
Dad's not gonna wanna watch it, but I'll watch it.
I'll watch. I don't mind those, even though I do hide my head a lot under the blanket.
Yeah,
I get scared.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I like zombie stuff has never been scary to me.
It's a
You know what?
parody. Okay. Did they make a porno
I
about
guess
it? If
that's
they make
true.
a porno over it, then you know you really made it. you
Yes.
know?
Yeah, like Pirates, which is the most expensive porn of all time.
Was it?
Yeah, it cost like $2 million to make, and we watched it in college for porn and cookies night.
I can't believe you used to have that porno, and there were girls there too, right?
They're the ones that made the cookies.
That is so
Let's
fucking
listen to
crazy.
a podcast.
Do we need to juice, Dave?
Yes, we do, but we don't need
Okay.
to juice today.
All right.
Yes, the brains are the S tier, while like everything else is like D tier.
Brains are the top. So the
Yeah.
brain is the caviar to.
No, it's like the
It's not the.
no. You need something that's not caviar. You need a different. You need a more mainstream food. That's
Mozzarella sticks.
Yeah. The brains are the mozzarella sticks of the body for zombies.
Dave,
Yeah.
that's your favorite. You know, I wonder. Wait a minute. Does the place that we go to tonight? Do they have fried zucchini?
You could
That
look
was
at the menu.
so friggin' good. Wasn't that good?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was really good. That was the best fried zucchini I ever had.
Yeah. Go
I mean,
get
it
some
was
fried
good.
zucchini.
I think we should make that.
Oh, I just realized I probably need to take VTuber out of the title right now since we're doing the cam.
The
Oh, well.
McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's do. They do have the best fries.
Oh, Josh, since you're at
Absolutely.
McDonald's again, are you going to be
Absolutely.
stealing some fries and habanero sauce?
Habanero sauce. Where's
Yeah.
that from?
Because Josh works at McDonald's now.
He does not.
Yeah, he went back.
That's
he came
not
for the
true.
VTuber. Oh no,
That's not true. Did he really go to? He really works at McDonald's?
that's what he told me. He went back to McDonald's.
Maybe he went back to buy something,
No, he
not
went
to
back
work.
to work there.
But in an executive capacity?
I don't know. Why? What's the problem if he's not an
I don't
executive?
know. He just seems extremely smart to be flipping burgers.
Mom, that's not. Don't be a classist,
Sorry.
Classio.
I'm sorry. That's true.
You literally called yourself white trash.
Look,
growing up.
I worked at Howard Johnson's for years
Is that you're
while
like?
I was in college. I'm smart enough to be in management. Very good.
Yeah,
Smart people
exactly,
gotta make
Katie.
money. You're right. You are correct. You are absolutely correct.
Look.
Unfortunately, you're never going to be able to afford anything if you work at lower level entry jobs because it's
That's not
just
true.
it's so fucking expensive. David, you can't buy a house in this town for under
I'm not talking
800,000,
about
and
this
it's a
town.
piece of shit.
You can-
Even in Bloomfield, David.
You can easily move to bumfuck nowhere.
No, I don't
and
think
buy,
even
and buy a house for
I
$3.
don't- I think bullshit. Bumfuck nowhere is all. You just can't buy a house today.
Here, let's see. Let's see where the cheapest house. You know what? No, I don't want to pause anymore to talk about this shit.
Don't. It's just
Uh,
it's very hard for. You're lucky you bought your house when you did.
Well, I lucked out for a lot of things. Yeah, Bloomfield mentioned. Yes.
Yep, I always mention Bloomfield. That's
Yeah.
where I grew up.
I got no problem with you mentioning Bloomfield. I just don't want you
Bloomfield
mentioning
was-
our town, even
it
though I've
was kind of
accidentally.
like it was split. You had the rich side, which was the Jewish doctors, lawyers. Then you had the poorer side, which was the Italians. We lived on the poor side, blue collar.
100K is absolutely cheap for a house. You kidding me?
100K is insane. You can't find anything for 100,000. Nothing. A lean-to, maybe.
In a backwoods town? I don't know.
No.
Maybe.
So you live in a backwoods town. How do you even make money to pay for it?
By working
You
at
can't
the,
have a farm because they lost all their subsidies.
and also their workers. Yeah, not all kinds of smarts are appreciated in the workforce. It's just like how not all kinds of smart students are appreciated in a normal school environment, like Jeremy, as you've talked about.
Well, Jeremy has a different way of.
Yeah, you said he was a genius, but he got bad grades.
He did.
Because he took the French test and just said, I don't want to do this, and left.
Fast freaking good food around
Fast
here in
food.
restaurants.
Yeah.
And Walmart. I've never been in a Walmart.
Yeah,
Pretty
exactly. It's like people learn differently.
Absolutely.
Not
Well,
every
Dave, I know that.
people also work differently.
Sure.
There are people that can be really
Look,
smart.
it's
that
much
are
better
not...
to be an electrician and a plumber nowadays. You have a college degree. You're not going to make. We don't have enough workers. No one wants to do these jobs.
Yeah. What's been happening?
I mean,
in
the
this game?
plumbers here are a fucking fortune. Let's make Dave.
I
president.
would
Yeah.
immediately put it off to my VP, who would be
David would
Milo
sit around
over
and
there.
play video games and still keep his stream going.
And I'd still do
then
better than
the
Trump.
vice president would do everything.
I would literally resign on day one. I'd just be like, yo.
Yeah, I don't
My-
know.
my-
Around
my-
here, no one wants him.
I would make Cory Booker my vice president, and then I'd resign on day one. So it's like, Cory, it's your...
Hey.
No, it would not... Oh,
David
it would-
Hogg. Oh, I like David Hogg.
He just got kicked out of the DNC.
He did?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, I don't know.
Gaza?
No, not because of Gaza. Because he's trying to, he's trying to,
We heard him
to
speak.
primary people. We did hear him speak. He's
Right.
trying to primary people, which you can't do as the head of the DNC. Which is true. You can't do that.
I didn't push down the trades. I think that college is important
River.
for developmental, but then I think you should graduate college and then become an electrician.
River, I don't disagree with you, but I don't think that should be the job of the DNC. The job of the job, because there are separate organizations to do that have more money.
He was very good.
Yeah.
No, I think college is important just to grow up a little bit more. You need those 4 more years.
So you don't think John has grown up?
John grew up the hard way, David. You know, having 2 drug addicts as parents, for Christ's sake.
No, because like the DSCC, that could be used to primary safe Dems, others that I can't remember the name of.
Look, I just don't understand. Will
I think
America ever be more than a 2
state solution.
No, more than just the Republican and Democrats. I mean, we're ever going to have more?
We literally used to.
100,000 dead. You know, you don't need to do that. You go to community college, and in New Jersey, if you get a decent grade at community college, you go to state college for free.
Okay, so maybe I
You
shouldn't
don't
have turned the
need to
wire
be
off.
spending all that money on college. Absolutely not. A lot of community colleges are fine. The Morris County Community College is an excellent college.
Wait, what just happened?
Well, look, we spent a fortune on. Look, even your state school, David, cost us a shitload of money. That was $20,000.
And look how good it did me. It made me depressed.
No,
and
David.
Now
No,
I'm a
it
loser
didn't.
shut-in
Oh,
after 17
no,
years.
David.
When did I graduate? 2005?
You go out.
2009?
What are you talking about? Shut-ins never go out. You go out.
Yeah, but I go out. That has nothing to do with the money I would make.
Right. I agree. Please. Do you know what NYU is now? It's like $80,000 a year. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah. It's not good.
That's right. And you have a master's degree, yeah.
I hit up! Are you fucking kidding me? I keep hitting up and it keeps registering it as me hitting right.
Dave, you're lucky I'm not playing. I would have broken that thing by now by throwing it against the wall. I
Well,
got some rage issues.
Do you want to play Mario Kart next Friday? Wait, no, next Friday I'm doing Magic.
Okay.
Next and the Monday
Where
after
are
that.
you going? You're going?
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm making decks.
Oh.
I'm
Online?
no, on stream.
Oh.
I'm gonna do an MTG stream, a Marjorie Taylor Greene stream.
That's very true. Money is relative. You are absolutely right.
Yeah. I did get my Switch Pro. Is everybody just calling it a Switch Pro crisis?
Why, it's not a Switch Pro?
No, it's a Switch 2.
Oh. What's a Switch Pro?
Yeah, it's right here. A
Where?
Switch Pro is something else. Look, it's my Switch 2.
It looks like my Kindle.
Yeah. It's a tablet. Oh fuck, oh god damn it.
What happened?
By me doing that changed the input. Where did the remote go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This one? Oh, no, it's the air conditioner.
No, that's the air conditioning remote. Where? Oh, fuck. Shit.
Milo, where'd it go?
Milo, where'd you put my remote? Where'd my remote go? God damn it. Oh my god, I have so much bullshit on my bed.
Yeah, you do.
And everywhere in my room. Did I drop it under the bed? There it is. It was under my seat. Alright. Back to the game. What have people said? To you, it's a Switch Pro.
50 grand is also
Okay,
way
Crisis
too much
said-
for an education, especially when we're
Alright, hold on. Where'd the
students.
remote go now?
Oh, that is very true. They
Uh,
are strong arming.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think about, like, forgiving student debt?
You know, depends. I just think if you choose to go to a super expensive school, you know, one of
But
these
what about a
ridiculous
not
schools,
super
then,
expensive school?
well, then that's different. If you go to a state school that has fine, look, where Leah had gone, she had professors that also taught at Brown University.
Yes.
And they also taught at the University of, you know, Rhode Island, which they dumbed down a little bit. But you know what? You can get some really fine
Yeah.
education in a state school if you apply yourself.
So Katie and River
I
have
think
the
that-
the
yeah,
Bernie
But
mindset
do you
to
believe
forgive all of
if
it.
you choose to go to an $80,000 a year school like like NYU, or that is just, you know, that your debt should be forgiven?
We follow Chris's. If you can get in, what are you talking about?
If you can get into NYU and you have and you think that the government should foot your $80,000 a year bill, I don't
So
agree
here's
with that at all.
So here's
Rutgers is a fine school, excellent school,
so here's my mindset.
and that is not true.
I think some debt should be forgiven, and I think if America was a different country, all debt should be forgiven.
Well, there's a lot of countries that just pay for college,
well, that's the thing.
university.
We are unfortunately a zero-sum country, and because of that, or like our country is a zero-sum game, and until that changes, we can't have a full forgiveness program, because not only are we a zero-sum game country, we're also a very selfish and a very what's the word I'm looking for? What the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Resentful. We're a very resentful country. So people will be like, hey, I went to college and I paid off my student loans. Why do these people get forgiven?
Well, no, I don't believe that. I think that,
You don't believe that? I believe that 100%.
No, look, well, you didn't have to pay for anything, David. We paid for everything.
Yeah, but I probably have a little bit of, maybe a tiny bit of resentment if
Look,
everyone's
I
student
don't
loans
know. It
got canceled,
depends
even
on-
though I didn't have any.
It also depends on.
But I'd also support it.
if you have a very wealthy family that can
Yeah.
afford it, and they're going to, because there are some families that just won't pay for it. But you're
Yeah.
like the Frankels. I'm sorry, he should be paying for his kids' college, and he did. All 5 of them, and they went to really good schools. I
Yeah,
mean,
they went
Rich
to.
went to.
Where did they think
Rich-
Jamie was going? But it was.
He ended up going to Colgate, which is a fine school.
Yeah, but what did they think? Where did they think he was going?
going to.
Yeah, let's tell that story.
Where did he think he was going? He thought he was going to Amherst
Yeah.
College, which is just such a great liberal arts school. But he was going to UMass Amherst.
Yes, and his parents thought he was actually going to Amherst, and he thought he was going to
That was
Amherst.
pretty funny. But you got to give it to them; they are British. They didn't understand the whole thing. But
Yeah.
but then he transferred from BU to
BU?
Colgate, Boston University to Colgate.
FAFSA.
And then, let's see, Rich went to Georgetown.
Are we shooting someone? What is going on here?
I think Lisa went to Columbia.
Oh, that frame rate is dropping. Yeah, I don't know. Are we shooting these people?
Yep. Yeah, it could be a good
Oh,
program.
fuck! It's an old guy. He's like, we can't let these kids find out.
Oh
Whoa!
my God, what did you do? Shit.
I guess he killed someone.
You think?
We don't know. Is this a hillbilly horror?
Unless he's a hunter. Oh my God, is he drinking blood?
This might be hillbilly
Oh, he's
horror.
smelling. What? What
I
the hell?
like hillbilly horror.
Is he a hunter, maybe? What the hell?
Does House of Corpses count as hillbilly
oh,
horror?
he's just putting stuff on him to scare them, maybe?
That's Rob Zombie,
Oh, maybe he's just scaring them.
because he's a zombie. I saw that in college too. House of Corpses,
No, it's right.
or House of a Thousand
Oh,
Corpses.
I agree, Katie. I agree.
What if that's just bloody diarrhea all over him?
David, no one shits that much blood.
I do. Are you kidding me?
That's
Why do you think I'm having a
That's
colonoscopy
just-
on Monday?
I know, that's disturbing.
Because yeah,
I think you maybe had a couple of polyps that bled or something.
maybe, I don't know. We'll
find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna be all on propofol.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
You think his colonoscopy's unnecessary? I
No,
don't know.
what I'm saying is unnecessary.
Oh.
I'm saying I'm TMIing right now.
Oh, okay, that's true. That's true.
You want to be done?
I have to be.
Let's just wait for her to stop talking, because then I think it's gonna auto save.
Okay.
So she's like the therapist of this one.
Some thoughts are inside thoughts. Not with me. It's an open book. I like the Raven.
Crisis, you got anyone I should raid? Because I feel bad getting a raid and then not paying it forward. Even though I don't know. I haven't raided in a while.
Red, brown
yeah.
bodily functions. I agree with that.
Red, brown, where are we going? I'm a clown. Look, something.
Not funny.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna be depressed
We've
for the
got
rest
the
of the day
guy.
now.
We have the guy coming to give us estimates for
Who, Brian?
Brian to give us estimates for the deck to kind of replace some of
Okay,
the things
chapter
and
2.
paint it.
Two. Alright, I'm
And you could
I'm
rate me
gonna-
back 3 hours. Oh God.
I'm gonna assume it's
That's
saved,
funny.
so I think we're
Look
good.
at her lips. You think there's Juvederm in that? They're
I don't know.
pretty.
Wow, Family Time? Who's that? I'll rate him. Is that someone you know, River, or is that part of like
Wow,
the thing?
family time.
I don't know how to do this. But,
Do
you know,
what? Save?
I don't care. They are cool. All right. Let me see.
Okay, so I can leave.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone.
All right.
Great having conversations. And Josh and River, I like your discussions.
The
even
cutting
though
your
I
dick
get,
jib.
even though I get hot around the collar, it's still open conversations.
When are we
and I
streaming
like
again?
that. Friday.
Friday, I'm doing magic. Do you want to stream a different day?
Then it's got to be Thursday.
Thursday?
I get back from taking care of Nana.
Okay. Okay. Maybe Thursday. We'll see.
Bye.
But yeah. All right. So I am rating. What's it called? All in the Family. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I need to actually look at this thing. But yeah, this is a fun stream. I'll be back on Monday with more Pokemon. With more Alpha Sapphire. Maybe we'll get to the Elite Four. Who knows? Wait. Hold on a sec. Snooze. I don't need the ad because the ad is nothing. Dismiss. Motherfucker. God damn it! I'm telling you to snooze. Okay. Who is it? It is WoW Family Time here. Let's see what WoW Family Time looks like. WoW Family Time. All right. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's do it. All right. I will see you guys whenever. And anyone that stuck around for the raid, thank you so much. And yeah. Bye everybody. Go say hi to WoW Family Time. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Later. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.